What is this called? Creature cases. Okay, so we're watching creature cases right now. But I wanted to go ahead and tap in and give myself an update before the end of the year. It's December 27th. Um, and I am mostly working on consistency and discipline, which is everything, right? Like if we um stop over trading and stick to rules, which that's the main rule is no over trading. As far as whatever, greed, revenge, whatever. Um, things will be better. But I have these measured angles. So basically, this is in a nutshell what it is. In a nutshell what it is. This is like the fib lines that are here. What I would like to do this evening is have a structure where my higher time frame and my lower time frames are different colors. And um see where my parallels are coming in at basically. I think these are fine. This is always a 15-degree angle and an 80-degree angle depending on 85 depending on the height of the fib from the structure that it started from. So half of that'll be 50, half of that'll be 33. The midline will be 0, and then it goes on the negative side. I don't see this reaching back down, which I would have seen that, but I'm starting to get some information from YouTuber Jessica Lang. She is given some information, and really, I'm appreciating certain things from this person. Is consistency, and that's the main thing, and confidence. So she's confident in her consistency, and her consistency bring her confidence, period. So and when I saw that, it just clicked with me when I started seeing her YouTubes pop up again, and I look back on them, and they've been the same for the last 4 or 5 years. Her YouTubes are on there. Nothing has changed. Them same like Sunday night calls or whatever. They still pop up looking the same way. She's talking about the same things. So I said, okay, the fact that she's not switching up, the fact that she's still doing the same thing. And back in the day, I couldn't really understand where she was like coming from. I needed something more plain. But today's, in these days and time, my trading life, I've gathered a whole lot of information, and what she's saying really, I'm I'm kind of abreast to what she's saying. Now, the only thing that's really kind of like that I can't see, of course, that's why she has paid courses, but her fib levels, which I have my own fib levels, but I need to start letting my fib levels speak to me speak to me in those ways, one, and then bringing in my other confluences, and then just making sure not to execute until those things play out. But I have to basically know what I'm looking for on a consistent level. So that's where I am. And I am like wrapping it all up in one, which I thought I had that like put together. But I don't know, some things happen. The thing is, the reason why I don't give up, I mean, I do get frustrated, but I don't give up because it can happen overnight. It can happen like within it, like a whole week is a life changer, literally. So that's the reason why I'm still like consistent in this thing and trying to push forward. But again, like I'm saying, it's just that the consistency has to bring confidence, and the confidence has to bring consistency. And I'm gonna be confident when my process is so good that I'm just, you know, overconfident. I'm overconfident in my process. Basically, is when the confidence will come in. And then that's when I start sticking to that thing, is when I'm, you know what I'm saying, when it start working for me and it deserves consistency. And then that's where the thing is. So I mean, with it being, so I need to look and see. Also, the organization. Okay, give me that piece of paper right there. The one that you tore out of my book, right there on the thing. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you. Um, with um my processes, my traits that I've made, when I can to start to make record of them and pay attention to what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, the things that are winning and the things that are losing, and sticking with the things that are winning, and you know, shying away from the things that are not winning. I'm not gonna be able to do that until I can start recording them and being, you know, accountable for those actions that I've done, and not just doing stuff and, you know, just, you know, walking away or not looking back at it. I've got to make sure I'm looking back at it and I'm doing what's winning and not doing what's not winning. So that's that on that. Only that. Okay, so the press box is the area that we were focusing on previously, which consisted of the consolidation. Once I see the consolidation, do a measure and wait for the stretch. Do a line of the percentages basically on the 15 and the 85. Half of that is 50, and then that part of that is going to be 33. Go both sides of that. Go mark the midpoint. So I need to look at the fibs, how they correlate with those 15 and 85 degrees. Um, watch for it to go from consolidation to consolidation. Looking for 20 points. Having my discipline. Also putting those areas within seconds. And being confident on the executions. Let me see if I can try to gather this information really quickly. I did learn to do this right here, which is part of my ghost measures, but it's on bars. Which when I saw that, I was like, that's my ghost measure right here. But of course it's on bars here, which I can appreciate that because that's something that I've done just in a different way. So if they ever both line up, then that'll be like right on point for me. It's just those things that I have to go on as far as strict levels of rules that I'm sticking with only. And once those um, stay there, like very strongly in a concrete action that I make for those rules, I think that's where I need to be. So, again, I need those rules to hit like every single time, a good 95% of my times. I'm seeing my fibs done right, but as you can see, these fibs go. Okay, it's been said that higher levels needs to be done. She also don't process on NASDAQ, which I get it. I understand why. So I'll have to look at a forex pair basically so I can get that consolidation. They don't do nothing but operating consolidation, and NASDAQ don't do nothing but extend to the heavens. I mean, it just goes. And forex pairs, they have a balance. They have a strict balance. I mean, at some point they can extend a little bit, but for the most of their extension, it's within a range. So that's the play. I mean, really, that's the play. Um. So with that, I see this cross right here though, and this is some action. I think this will need to be taken out here. Oh, at this purple. Yeah, it's right here. And then it'll continue up. How many points is that? Somebody said no more than 20 points too, especially when you operate in a system like the NASDAQ. Like, I mean, I can get 50 points at a time. I have, and like I don't know if I've done 100 points on here before, but 20 points, that's a safe range to operate in. It's 80 points. This next one will be from here, 200. Okay, because the day is, still roughly 200, 200 to 500. Okay. This is what I want to see. I would like to see correlation between these angles and fibs. I'm going to take this out. Take that out. Alright. I'll hit this usually right at 80 something. It's like 80, 85, whatever. The half of the 80 and the 15 is always going to be 50. And then the half of the 50 and the 15 is always going to be like 33. So we'll put this on the plus side, and then I'll do a minus side also. I'm going to mark one on the bottom on the minus side, and then I'm going to extend these field lines. Let's see, I'm kind of close on it. It's supposed to be 15 because this is like 26 or something. But that's the one thing about this. When it's not, when it's stretched out on the screen, these angle measurements move. So that's one thing about that. but they still have the same correlations when they're marked all together. So that's I mean, just like a field. Okay, so this can go on 0. As close as I can get it. Oh, right at 0. Um, so yeah, it's just like a fib though. It extends according to how the chart is being moved. And I haven't even measured these, but they are roughly around 15. This right here is going to be a strong line because it's lining up perfectly on that 15. Okay. But see, all of these that I'm saying, that it has to basically work every single time. But you also wait on price, basically, to, you wait on price. My operator got bent. Motherfucker got bent. That's the reason why it's not like the other day. It wasn't working real good. I didn't realize it till today. Okay. I'm gonna stretch this fib. I still do my whole fib. That's a 21. That's a 21 here. Like this right here, that 18, basically that's 21. I go 5 under every single time. I would too. I don't know, something like that. I always put a whole box like that. I like to operate on a half a box as well. So making it like 11, like right under that hole. But that hole is gone, you know. I don't really operate on that like that. Okay. Where did this come from? This is probably a 15 on this fib right here, probably coming off. No. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Oh, I think, well, no, probably. Because this is a stretch from here. From here. Okay. So, let me mark these. I just need something to work every fucking time. Period. And if I gotta wait 2 days for it to work, I'm waiting. But it's gotta work. So another thing that I need to make sure and start to respect is the fib. Everybody creates their own levels on their fib, which I have a little bit in a way of stacking my two together. But and then creating my hole on that one. So really, and then making this pink box. I think I need to name these positions a little better because the pink box is a definite play. The whole box is a definite play. Then the blue line and the blue line is a definite play. The red line that's less is it come less into play. But once it do, it goes to that spot. So I have one, two, three. That's a 3 point. Okay. I could say once it goes to a whole box, so my normal rule is it'll go to a whole box and then go the other way. And once it goes over the whole box, it'll go to the blue box. Um, it hardly ever. Okay, if the fib is a fib that that continues the whole like extension, then that pink box of that fib, that's a tough pink box. Like I mean, it's just a very strong spot. Like I can kind of erase everything else out to try to leave that pink box, and it's gonna have some strong plays by itself. But I don't know how to really say that in terms of yeesh, organization where I could, play on it every single time is what I need. I know my half day, it's got a strong play. My midnight, it's got a strong play. Consolidation measure stretch. Percents. Okay, so these percents, let me look at them again. Because there needs to be time, because at the beginning of here, everything is just the same. Everything is just the same. Like everything is together. So really, it's like a. Um, um, the channel. Okay, so I looked at this on this, and the reason why I looked at it on here is because it has like sense in terms of structure when NASDAQ don't have nothing but stretch. So I'm trying to make structure work on a stretch, and it's yeah, that's not how that works. So no, that wasn't right there. It was down here. This was it. It was channels. Okay, let me see what this is doing. Damn. We could go down some more. I just set this on because it works on the weekends. And really, I moved it from where I expected it to be. This motherfucker, you gotta be confident in it, because if not, it's gonna trick you out of your spot. And that's the whole thing. Just stay with it. I see this cross right here in the middle where these are crossing. Um, I see action right there. So I might go all the way down there and then go back up, which is pretty much at a whole box, and then it'll skyrocket. So this is really expected to be damn $2,000. Uh, that's crazy. Okay, so where am I here? Oh, let me look back at these channels again. This screen up. It's kind of wanting to stick here on me, I think. Okay. Yeah, they like that. Okay, baby, sleep. Let me turn this thing in. So I was saying before, it was like hot on the bottom too. I think it kind of bent it. It might have bent itself because it's been like really hot. Anyway, I don't know about this damn machine. Shit. Okay, what's these things coming off of here like this? That's weird. Is it that? They look like little snow flurries. Let me see if it's like this on all of them. What's going on? I don't got time for this. Shit on mind game. Yeah, it's on here too. That's this tablet. I wonder if it's coming over on the recording. Yeah, it's probably finna get ready to go out. It's telling me it's going out. Oh. Okay, I gotta get another one of these things. Or use a different device. Okay. So this is on here. And this I put some smaller channels in here, I think, unless it was a different instrument that I had marked up before. But I'm seeing this. Okay. This snake, this about to be some snake action. I think it will continue to go up and finish all the way up to it's purple. Oh, it's on an hour. Okay. That's not even on this purple. Yeah, this still on the mid part of the red. Yeah, you can definitely get you some push action there, but it will go down first. So be careful. It's not gonna go down that far. I don't think it'll hit that blue line because that's gonna be too obvious. It is in a business still of snatching money. You can get this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. It's at the bottom of this. Yeah, after it make here, I think it'll reach that blue line, and then it'll fall. Hey, you're welcome. What line is this? That's a 50. A 50 is strong. It haven't been. It has not been hit yet. Yeah. It'll be nice if I could just go in on my broker and trade whatever I want to trade. I gotta sit and pick and guess what it's gonna allow me to trade. But I think sometimes with smaller accounts, you have to kind of go around hunting and picking. Boy, that just be my week. Let it be my week on a new year. Let the lessons that I need to learn, let me receive that lesson and adhere to that discipline and do what I'm supposed to do in the charts and in life. Let me see everything that I'm supposed to do when it comes to an extension of myself on your behalf. And let it be good. Oh, in the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. What's this measure on these two? When this is, I guess it's a full uptrend. Before, let me see what a daily looks like. I mean, it is, but see, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of consolidation, period. On, I mean, when you in a month, it looks low. It looks low, but it's just consolidation. Yeah, on a world stage, you would kind of want to see what's going on the world stage when it comes to trading these instruments like this, huh? Can't hear me, yeah. Oh, yes you do. here's this box. So what's the plays off these boxes? I need to go look at my previous videos. Let me measure this angle real quick. 66 and 40. So when you have a 66 and a 40, you're gonna see that sharpen up at a point so it can balance out a little bit. Yeesh. That's what I want to know. These are the principles that I want to live by. That is, when you got that 66 and a 40, you know what I'm saying? That is such a smaller degree than that 66. That 66 is narrow. It's a lot more narrow. And that 40 is thicker. And then you got that rise out that channel. It will break down and come back down to this 40 though. But here's what we could do. What we could do is see when this has happened before and see how, I hate the way they jump around. How it's played out in the past. Because we on there play out right now. Okay. Okay, you have done it before, man. I'll be acting like you ain't done it before. This is it. This is it. You held me down. Nobody was around. That's the whole thing. No. It's gonna jump. And it won't come back down until this line right here not gonna get broke for a while. Let's do this. I can't even trade this guy. Thing. I got time to be doing shit for kicks and green. Okay, I measured the degree of the angle while ago. this one? 66. Okay. So that was a 66. And it came back on a 40. So it's doing a 40 now. 66, 66, 40. It's finna go to do a 66. But this was a 66 coming up. This is going down. 40 going up. I think it's gonna be a 66. Let's say 55 right here. Let's say 43. So it's steeper. This line right here is a, okay. $63. Everybody kind of police out of town. This is the quietest neighborhood I've ever stayed in, and the police always. It's really the fire station. The fire station always be like out. This shit's lining up. These shits is lining up. I do need to like be on a chart that's quiet like this that I can't trade on, and I can just study on and watch. Cause and don't be trying to worry about getting money off of it. Just look at the lessons that is. Hallelujah. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. You see at the top of that? Top of this? What happened? It stopped. This is on a daily. It definitely came out that trend right there. And made two small ones, but I mean, I don't think I'm here to judge on how thick these trends is. I think I'm here to judge on the angle that they operating from. That's what I think it's supposed to be on. I'm gonna stop this right here and meditate on that because this is a strong and powerful message, and I need to be receiving what I'm supposed to be getting out of it. I see these blue lines adding up too right here where they what this is. It's gonna be a I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it is a strong line. I'm thinking that it's not no line, but don't never like when you see shit just because it ain't there, it's coming. Give it time. Don't trade on it, but you ain't crazy. It's just discipline. That's all you need. Discipline and patience. Which is discipline. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. All these the same right there. Pretty sure they are. It's three of them right here. I bet you all these angles are the same. And the channels that they're coming from. It's one, two, what? Three, but it is. I put three. So I say it don't make no difference how thick these are. Don't judge that. But something. I guess once it go up here, it's gonna come back down. It's gonna come back down to here, and I guess it'll pop there. Do whatever it's gonna do. It'll come back here on the meat, and I'll probably go up. So anyway. I don't want to be overwhelming myself. I have a big girl and a little girl inside of my body, and they be fighting. I bet you your ass down somewhere. Fucking big ass, little big ass. Let's